one of the most talented players in the NFL, is looking to be the highest paid player in the NFL. But this recent video that came out of Odell Beckham Jr. holding what looks to be, I love how the media says, a brown cigar, a blunt, with the woman who has a credit card and white substance. Of course, all this is alleged. We're just going off what the video shows. The assumption is that this was marijuana and cocaine. What do we make of this video so far? Have you seen the video?
Yeah, I've seen the video.
What do we make of it?
I just thought it was just, nice old pizza and some Black and Miles. That's all. That's all he can account for. He can only account for what he was near.
Now, the woman in the video is a French model, told the Daily News that Beckham did not partake in any illegal substances in the private exchange on Instagram. She also wrote, no, he did not take any drugs. So she did deny particularly the alleged substances that were in the video, but said that he did not take any drugs.
So I have two things.
One,
this is a big deal about absolutely nothing for Odell Beckham. Now, we understand why he's going to, catch shit from this from the Giants and be in the news cycle, but in the grand scheme of things, who cares about this? That's number one.
Yeah.
Number two, avoid IG thoughts at your own cost, because this is what happens. They put you on Snapchat, they put you on blast for just stupid things.
Yeah.
Just say no to IG thoughts.
You said she's a model?
Yeah.
No, she's an IG
Instagram model.
Oh,
Instagram model. Yeah, that's how they put it. That's how they refer to it.
That means absolutely jack shit.
Exactly, yes.
But they met at La Queen nightclub in Paris. She claims to not know who Odell Beckham Jr. was until the video was already up.
Bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Bullshit.
All right.
Okay.
Exactly, yeah.
I don't watch football and I know who that motherfucker is for real.
On Friday, Odell Beckham Jr. tweeted, "Old news still makes a good story, I guess. Hashtag catch up. We're in 18."
I mean, that's what I said. This is not an issue because at the end of the day, you can't do anything to him. He wasn't near the coke.
The Giants can do something.
No, you can't.
Yes, they can.
No,
yes, they can.
What can they do now?
What can you do?
I've said this on numerous occasions on this show, okay? The Giants organization and the fan base are getting fed up with Odell Beckham. Now, talent-wise, he's one of the best receivers in the game, and he should be paid. Mm-hmm. But that being said, with all the antics on the field and the off-the-field shit they continue to deal with him, and they also have a new GM and a new coach that need to establish a culture in there. Odell kind of got coddled with the old regime. In the new regime, I don't think he's going to have a very long leash with these guys.
But hey, if he has a short leash, 31 other teams will want him.
I know, he'll get picked up. But here's the thing. It's like you go on, like today in New York, on the back page of the tabloids, he's the news right now.
Back page.
Back page.
Not other black pages.
Not the Craigslist back page. I'm talking about the tabloid back page.
Yeah, that's who gets to the back page. No one ever gets to the back page of a tabloid. Or a book.
You need to go to New York. Come with me to New York,
book.
Okay?
Yeah, you read the first.
He's on the back page of the Daily News today. They're talking about getting rid of him and about the value they could get for him. Okay? The Giants are probably going to start to have serious discussions about potentially moving him and what they could get for him because they don't want to deal with this stuff.
But at the end of the day, it's not him. Like
what do you mean it's not him?
What you're doing next to me has no bearing to me. Like I had a girlfriend when I first came into the league who smoked 8 blunts a day.
Goodness gracious.
Okay.
I know.
Jesus.
Never puffed in my life. Her actions has nothing to do with who I am as a person. So if the model was doing cocaine and wasn't Parmesan cheese.
You never snorted Parmesan cheese?
No. I'm just saying she probably was dividing it up for the pizza slices. Who knows? But that has nothing to do with him. That's not what I'm on. So if that's what you're doing, that has nothing to do with me.
I agree.
So you can't penalize this man for...
I agree, but the Giants are one of the most conservative franchises. They are, sacrosanct. Like, they're done with the Lawrence Taylor bullshit they dealt with in the 80s with the prostitutes and the drugging and everything like that. They want to be a model
great
franchise.
Great old New York. Great old New... You know what?
New York.
If Giants is that fucking hoopla now, they can just...
Here's my thing.
They can just suck balls. I mean, let's be honest.
Anytime we reach these points where it's contract negotiations and these big-time players are slated to get paid, these random videos or purported videos just happen to come out. We saw this with Dez Bryant back in 2014, 2015 when this Walmart surveillance footage was being floated around, rumors of it. Now Odell wants to be the highest-paid player in the NFL. All of a sudden, this video comes out of nowhere. I just think it's not a coincidence.
Yeah, but who do you think's leak? I mean,
but these NFL teams have large private investment.
Yeah, but why would
security
but the Giants, if in that theory, in that conspiracy theory, the Giants leaking this video, it's not serving them any purpose.
Yeah, it does.
Makes
them look more.
It creates a shitstorm for them.
Yeah, but it makes them look. It makes the player look.
It helps them leverage wise, to a degree. But they're dealing with a shitstorm.
But when he wants
right
a low $20 million per year as a wide receiver, when Mike Evans just got paid 5 years, $82.5 million, $55 not guaranteed. You have to think the Giants are like, wait a minute, if he got that, we have to get Odell Beckham.
Yeah, we know we got to. Football is so outdated anyway.
So
with their little tantics. I seen something where they're still asking these dumbass questions. They're asking dumbass questions. Yeah. So how do you feel about your mother being a prostitute? Like they're actually still asking that in 2018 when the players actually know that when you go into these meetings, they're going to ask you stupid questions to get under your skin. So they know you're going to ask dumb questions. Why are you still asking dumb questions? Because they're prepped for it. Oh, yeah, what do you think about your mother being a prostitute? Oh, I love it. I fucking love it. Like, come on, like, I love it. If someone actually does get mad, he don't want to play for you, so he did the shit on purpose. Right. Like, come up with another method. Like, those are the stupidest shits in the world. Like, I'm going to shake your hand, wipe it off. Like, I don't like black people. Like,
who was that?
like teams
no,
do
in
that.
NBA lore, someone did that, right?
They said that happened to Lamar Odom in Chicago. Cross.
Oh,
Shook his
wow.
hand and then wiped his hand. Like,
To see how he would react.
yeah, see how he react? Like, this is fucking stupid. What the, like, if I get mad, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Yeah.
I mean, do I supposed to be like, oh, yeah.
That's some childish bullshit.
Because I can say if he doesn't react, that means he doesn't have it.
You can have it both ways. Yeah, right.
He doesn't have it. He doesn't have that fight in him because he doesn't react to anything.
But
get rid of it. Depends on what you're looking for.
To my final question on the Odell Beckham Jr. saga, Gil, as a former player and somebody that's very much a public figure, does the explosion of social media make you paranoid at all to go out in public or to deal with these?
I was already paranoid. Let's be honest. I was already paranoid. I mean, I really, when I seen the Kobe thing,
What do you mean?
when Kobe got in trouble in 2013, that really opened up a lot of eyes.
What do you
for
refer
the
to?
NBA
The sexual assault case in 2003? Okay.
Yeah, because the NBA players, we hear a different story. We're hearing a different story than what the media is portraying. So we're sitting here looking at everybody like, nah, I'm never gonna make the first move on a woman. Like I'm cool. Like and we started changing. Like there's no, move your cameras, move your phones. Like we started protecting ourselves. So, coming to 2018, it's like, oh, I've been through that. Yeah. Like that's why I said my phone is a one-way phone. You can only text me. So I get to manage every text message, every call. There's no calls that come in. I call you. There's no putting me on three-way. None of that shit. But for reasons like that.
They need to bring you into the rookie symposium.
Yeah, facts.
Because you got to remember, everyone doesn't have good intentions. So every text message that you put out that has any bearing of negativity towards you, someone's holding on to it.
Right.
So you got to watch what you text.
So when you're in public, are you aware of people maybe recording you or taking
Probably.
pictures?
I don't really go in public. Like the places I go is, if you're going to record me at Walmart, getting stuff or, a restaurant, getting a drink. Like even when I played in NBA, like if I was going to go to the club, I got drunk before I got to the club.
Pre-game.
So yeah, I pre-gamed. Never, I didn't drink in the club. I got drunk before I got to the club. So everyone sees me drinking Gatorade and water because I'm trying to sober back up. You got to do stuff like that. I mean, you still got to protect your image from people who's trying to destroy it for whatever reason.
This guy's a genius. That's pretty remarkable.
I think you never seen no bullshit. No bullshit like that against me. Yeah, no.